Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Sunday night. Hopefully you're having yourselves a good Sunday, and hopefully you're ready for the start of this week. Man, oh man, am I feeling like I'm not ready for it. Can we just get a three-day weekend? It would be nice. How's it going, Newton? How are you doing tonight here? You were listening to the Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers theme song. I was doing that last night because I actually was going, you know, out of all of the Disney afternoon cartoons, I'd honestly say Rescue Rangers was probably actually my favorite. Darkwing Duck was also really interesting. DuckTales, that was just a classic, although I vaguely remember a lot of the episodes and such. Good, starting the rare item grind in your next Digimon adventure. Well, good luck for that. But yeah, honestly, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, I'd say that was probably actually my favorite one, because I don't know, mystery is always a very interesting genre, and I think a lot of people actually like some sort of mystery. Especially when it comes to like being a detective and such. I mean, ever since the days of Sherlock Holmes, people enjoy those fictional stories. And it's only expanded from there as well. I'm actually surprised. Mystery novels specifically stayed more of an adult content thing and hasn't actually gotten to the young adult side, which a lot more writers are actually doing as of late. They're trying to actually aim to actually get their stuff published in the young adult section, rather than just creating the content and having match with the fiction or mystery and such. Well, it's a good thing you're getting a lot of luck there in your grind here. So why don't we actually start things up here and get right on into the game here. Because something tells me I'm going to have a lot of trouble with this one here. This is actually one of those things, and I really miss it, is that right after I pretty much, you know, at the start of things like eBay and such, I actually originally tried to collect a lot of games and such. And one of the few times I actually bought something off of eBay, one of the very, very rare times I actually bought something, was actually involved Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers 2, actually. So I have it, I think I have the cartridge. I'm trying to remember if I have the box or not. I don't know if I have the box or not, but basically I got Final Fantasy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for the NES, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers 2, which is apparently, from what I understand, is extremely rare, actually. But this is actually, out of all of them, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue 1 was probably the only one I actually rented out of all the Capcom games. Capcom Disney games. That's actually just... I should actually also say, last night's highlights, or last night's stream, a lot of it got muted. And I think it's because, sadly, because this is Disney, basically the streams for these are all gonna be muted. So take that with a grain of salt here. So throw up, jump down, pick up and throw, start status. Like flowers, 20 stars equals a 1-up. Golden star is a 1-up as well. Acorns give hearts. Man, this is a really weird remix of Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers. This is a very strange one. That's right, now I remember the series more. Like, they primarily had independent adventures, but they also always had, like, interactions, not directly, just more indirectly, with, some of the human characters and such. Like, they're solving cases and stuff behind the police's back. Let's see. Oh my god, see, like, this is actually really well done, honestly. Digital Eclipse it's like 50-50. Like, half the time, my biggest gripe, honestly, is that half the time their emulators don't work, in terms of, like, OBS and such. But the other half the time, you see them actually, like, they can put a decent amount of effort in making a collection like this. That's all our enemies here. Oh, good, we have Demo. Let's see how Demo does. Well, good luck with your Digimon grinding, man. I really do wish you luck on that. I don't think you'll really have too much hard time, because it's Digimon. It doesn't really sound like it's difficult. I'm just wondering if one of these are actually going to die. Nah, it doesn't look like the AI is gonna die. God, it feels weird actually playing this game after all these years. I tried playing this game as 2-player was kind of a nightmare, honestly. Between the two, I always liked, actually. Oddly enough, I'd say, growing up, I liked Dale more. Because he was probably the comedy relief, the outgoing, while Chip was serious, but I think I basically grew up to be Chip. Just being the serious one. Alright. But we do actually get to choose. So I think if anything, I'll actually play as Dale. I actually still do like Dale. Okay, gang, we have a new assignment. Our cute little neighbor, Mandy, has lost her kitten. God, look at that artwork. Monterey Jack, what happened to you? You became old. I say this is a job for the Rescue Rangers. I'll go on ahead, Chip, and scatter some things of mine that might help. While we search the city. Good idea, Gadget. That's the spirit, Dale. You and I can start on the trail. Auntie, why don't you and Zipper track down one of those strange mechanical dogs we've been seeing in the park lately? Mechanical dogs? A piece of cake, Chip. We'll get right on it. You can depend on us. I don't actually expect this game to exactly be difficult here. What I'm actually interested in, and what I kind of should have done, actually, from last stream, was actually do, I'm actually curious. Okay, so we can't jump and pick up stuff. Is actually do the boss rushes and such. Oh. Can I just, yeah, okay, so I can actually drop down. Imagine having to actually make the music for this. You know the weird part, though, about the whole, my stream getting muted from last night? It just came on at random points. And I don't know... And the downside of, like, when Twitch mutes your stream and such, you don't actually get to know who actually, like, if there's a claim on it, or how it matched it, or anything like that. And I really wish Twitch would actually give more feedback on that. Hey, more health. You're gonna need more of a grind? Well, that's why they're RPGs, man. The grind never ends. The grind never ends. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, what? I'm gonna die. flowers actually do anything. You actually get a pretty good jump here in this game, too. Alright, remember, they still have gigantic hitboxes. It's like Gyromite here. I'm gonna kill myself again. You don't get as much health as I would like. Can't actually do like a weird, yeah, I can just do a weird grab. I don't think the flowers actually give you anything, do they? I'm back at full health. I'm sure you'll be fine with your grind. Unless I do that. I'm already out of lives, aren't I? Yeah, I am out of lives. Well, this is how we get the process done. It's actually very... Like, I know these Disney games are supposed to be short. Part of me is just bad at them. And I accept that. Let's actually just stop messing around here. I don't even think we get continues, actually. I don't know why this actually sucks. Oh, okay. That works. What? Don't even know why I bother. This is hell. Get out of here. Okay, so you can protect yourself, basically. That's actually kind of cool. Why did you do that? Alright, fine. That's fine by me. Kind of weird. Well, get time for save scum the last few times you need. I honestly don't know how to respond to that, man. You just keep talking about Digimon, and I'm like, alright. I honestly just don't know how to respond to it. I mean, it's good that you're sharing and you care about Digimon, but... A mighty nut. That's a nut? It's supposed to be a nut? It looked like a nut to me. I'm surprised actually you can actually stun yourself in this game. Good, that helped. Although I do remember that the bosses actually weren't that bad, actually. I remember, like, I always had trouble with them as a kid, but still. There we go. I think the one episode that will always stand out to me about this game, or about the series, is the cult episode. I tricked you, Rescue Rangers. The kitten was just a clever trap to lure you here. I've already caught your precious gadget. From now on, she's inventing things for me. You'll have to take her from my casino if you really want her back. See, I remember the series a little bit better. But not as much. It's just been way too long to actually remember it. I think honestly that's the most things. Like, most people remember the theme songs. Like, the 80s and 90s were really the time there where you had really, really good well, maybe not really good theme songs, let me take that back. Really memorable theme songs. Whether they're actually good or not was completely different here. So there's actually two routes you could take here. You pretty should take the short route, or you could take the long route here. We're just gonna take the short route. For the sake of ease, we're gonna take the short route. I don't think... No, you can't scroll back. Actually, no, I can't actually. No, you don't. Get me out of here. Yeah, I think most people remember the theme song. People don't really... And they'll remember the characters. They kill themselves. They're firing their little pressurized gun, and they're just finishing themselves off. That was also the other cool part. Like, just that little novelty there, being able to mess with the furniture. I always enjoyed things like that. I mean, it was mainly a comedy series. This actually isn't so bad. Now that I'm actually knowing what to do. Dink. Yeah, so I can't actually touch the pots because they're actually on fire. Guessing... Oh, food. Ah, you jerk. Oh. I have no idea what the P does. Oh. No, get out of here, Dale. This game isn't hard at all. Never mind. Never mind. Now it's actually hard. I should have realized that's actually gonna happen to me. Now I remember. Oh no, you do get continues. Never mind, you do get to continues. This is supposed to be. I think. It's just extra health. Is it? No, I guess you lose all your flowers and stars then. I don't think the flowers actually... I'm curious, actually. I want to check the manual again to see what they do. Okay, the hitboxes in this game are... They are just literally squares. They are not... They are not pixel perfect. I don't know why I have standards, actually, for this. I'm also actually shocked for the Splatfest that Modern won. I guess I should have expected that with the changes to the patch notes. Although the grind was still the same in that game. But hopefully our stream actually won't get muted this time around. Yeah, actually, the platforming is not bad here. I don't know what the P does, though. Do I need more P? I think I might need more P. How much P do you need? Let's actually be smart about this, shall we? I don't even remember them actually beating up aliens. I just remember that basically it was just semi-anthropomorphized their, Hey, what up, sweet? Careful, guys. I just saw Fat Cat send some tough-looking characters to Zone D. So watch out for the falling iron balls. Throw something at the switches to stop them. I always liked all the characters in... Well, okay, maybe not Monterey Jack. Monterey Jack was maybe the exception. I mean, he was supposed to be the big lovable guy, and they did fit that role, but... It just became more addicted to cheese than anything else. I don't know why I'm trying to shoot a target that I should be aiming up at. All these bears. These bears with like puppy dog eyes. Jack of the boxes. Okay. Not kill them. I am okay with this. Or not. They are just squares. Oh, okay. I don't know why that worked now. The reason I watched Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. Is that why they're supposed to, like, that series was to finally have an ending? I don't even know why that series actually needed an ending. Honestly, I was not so interested in that series. Ah, of course. Like, I'd say that was probably around the time where I just stopped having an interest in a lot of cartoons, actually. It's probably around Hey Arnold, actually. Oh. Okay. Also like that, too. No! Ah. I don't know why I thought that would actually work. Oh! Okay. Little dominoes. Oh, that's really good. I am not good at that. So what is that movie like, then? I think that probably actually... Let me ask this, actually. Okay, so you can just go under. Was Hey Arnold the movie basically closure just like Teen Titans was? Like when they gave that Teen Titans movie. Not Teen Titans Go, but the original Teen Titans. I'm assuming that's kind of the approach. Okay. Okay. Where? I'm gonna guess I need to hit in the eyes. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so I need hit in the nipples. Ah, these hitboxes. I just need to wait. Shooting him above. You know, I can only imagine what a boss rush would be like this. And I'm actually going to try the boss rush. What I should have done yesterday, since we had the opportunity to do boss rush and time attack, I wanted to actually try those. Let's see. I'm guessing the 1-up's always there. I left a boat for you to use water to get across the water in Zone E. Oh, by the way, I nearly fell into a hole in Zone F. Watch your step. The series teased the adventure of the series finale, but you got Hey Arnold the movie. It was supposed to be a prototype. Fans were sad when they heard the movie wasn't being made. Yeah, honestly, I think that's one thing a lot of people wanted, was usually closure with their series. Oh, I need to just go to E, so let's just worry about the potholes. I guess you don't get extra health in this one. I'm going to regret just going in this direction, aren't I? I knew it! I knew it! Oh, good. Never mind then. And what's old is new, apparently. Everything old is new. Ooh! What? I gotta admit, this is actually kind of perilous. There you go. Yeah, I think a lot of series are getting closure. Let's see here. I want us to see if this is actually true. Is it always up here? It's always up there. I needed to remember, this is supposed to be a game for kids. Good work, team. You're almost at the casino. I'm actually tempted to just do a full run of this game, too, if we actually beat through this as quickly as possible. Oh. Okay. I wonder if these guys killed themselves. Yes, they do. That's a good launch in this place. Platforming reminds you of Mega Man? I don't know about Mega Man. I mean, honestly, overall, it's solid platforming. It's fundamental, it gets it right. You know what game actually, I just remembered that Disney actually did have Capcom make? Mickey Mousecapades. That was one game they actually had involvement with. I rented multiple times, but I never actually got to own it. I'm gonna take this. God, I feel like you're invincible playing through this. Is that supposed to be a rhino? Okay, well, they die in one hit. They have more P! Give me that star. Stars are more important than flowers. I don't know why they are, but they are. Uh-oh. I got these guys appearing again. Darby! I think it's supposed to be Derby, not Darby. Unless they have super tiny horses. Honestly, the platforming's fine. I don't really have any complaints about it. Like, it's more of I just need to actually get better at the game and understand the obstacles. And right now, the biggest thing I have is you can't jump on enemies, which is the biggest thing, because I've actually gotten to play a little bit more Mario Odyssey. That's actually how I've been passing my time, is playing more Odyssey. Come on. Oh, I need to actually build. Actually very generous with this. Shame you can't hide in the apple. Another one up. Hey, how's it going, Mecha GM? How are you doing tonight? How was your community night? Oh, shoot. Sorry. Need to. Apparently I need to die. That's exactly what I need to do. I am... Me? Not? Hello? I just killed myself again. How you doing? Who's here? Maktai. I'm not paying attention here, apparently. This should honestly be an easy fight, and yet I'm not paying attention here. Okay. This should actually be a simple fight. This isn't even Fat Cat. This is like a random casino cat. Okay. But how are you guys doing tonight? How was your Sunday? Yeah, just always go to the top. You just get one up every single time. Thanks, guys. I knew you could do it. Fat Cat just ran off, but you can chase him with my rocket. Stream went well. Spent most of the time playing Star Trek Online solo, but it was fun. Yeah, that's honestly everyone needs time to actually play some games solo. Like, my offline project right now is... And I guess actually I should just simply say it's a weekend project, actually. My god, this game's actually gonna go a lot faster. Then I realized... I wonder how difficult a full run would actually be of this game. I'm kinda tempted to try that. I know, you go to space just to go to the next level section. It's like, it's only a pseudo... There's some stage select, but then the rest of it's like, okay, no, last couple stages. You're doing the rest of it. All these crabs. What? Ah, stupid ninjas, or stupid flying squirrels. Actually not so bad. Don't say anything until you actually make sure you make it through. That is the objective. I don't even think no, I do have 4 lives, actually. This game is a lot shorter than I remember. But then again, I was probably terrible at games and didn't even realize it as a kid. I thought honestly you would have been playing Warframe for community night, though. Of all the boxes. I also do wish this... I also wish this Disney Afternoon Collection just had more. Like, more games to actually go through. I also love how they just throw themselves off screen every time. Go one up. Oh, 100 flowers mean a star. That actually makes sense. So how was your weekend, though, guys? How was your weekend? Mine apparently involved death. Now, mine actually involved taking care of a lot of chores and such. Chores, a little bit of Mario Odyssey. Finally actually got to New Donk City in that game. But that's basically going to be my weekend project game. The weekend's been okay. What I actually was trying to do, actually, is, need to learning how to build the website. This game is a lot shorter than I remember. And I mean a lot shorter. I'm going back to headquarters, so don't worry about me. Watch out for the fans in Zone I. It could blow you away. What? Look at all these enemies. I will say, that's actually one thing they did pretty nice in this game, were the enemies. Okay. Fine! I'm gonna guess. Yep, can't even... I don't even know how that actually works. Actually, I don't want to know how that works, but let's actually do it one more time just because it's hilarious. Can I just hit? No, I can't actually turn it off. That's actually really well done for being able to pull that off. Okay, so I can kill them from below. My god, this wind physics. Okay, how are you supposed to actually get by that? The inconsistencies elude me right now. That didn't even make sense. Now I'm curious how the other one just kept swallowing everything. If I just need... Okay, I guess I just need to hit its feet. It's the Achilles penguin. I don't know why I did... Oh, I guess you can drop... I guess you can actually jump over them. Zipper, you alright? Kinda spazzing out there, buddy. So none of you guys have actually been playing anything else? Just Star Trek Online, or just kinda sitting back and relaxing? What the... Oh, it's a caterpillar. Okay! That's a... Can I just not... Okay, there we go. Wow, that guy hit me 3 for 3. It's the enemy where you kill yourself. Or he just... Alright. I'm... Now I'm actually... I don't know why I did... Okay, so let it bounce once, and then... Or not! I am being dumb here, aren't I? I'm just standing perfectly right where he actually is. Oh, now I realize my problem. Because if I stand still, I just let myself get hit. Okay. I have no idea where... Oh my god, I'm gonna game over here and just kill myself. I am actually confused here. I just need to laugh at myself for a second. Star Trek Online. See, I think I'm finally done playing Warframe. I've been playing a little bit of... You have no invincibility frames in this game. And I really wish I could throw the ball diagonally. Okay, so I pretty much just need to run to the outside. There we go. I can't believe it. I'm not good at this. Give me the one up. We've reached Fat Cat's home base. Now go get him, Rescue Rangers. This is a very short game. I can't believe actually how short this game is. What's the speed? Oh, I can only imagine what the speed run for this game actually is. I can definitely see this being one of those games where going through it with 2 people is extremely difficult. Oh, I can't. I am. Okay. I am stuck up there. They're very. Never mind. I was about to say it's like let's just live through this. Apparently not. How do you even get there? This is actually really good level music. Just listen to it for a second. Now this honestly sounds like it could have actually come from a Mega Man game. Oh my god, that's right, Mega Man 11 comes out, what, October 2nd? Crap. I don't know how to feel about them using, like, having this dual... what is it? Dual gear system? It's Weasels with Tommy. Never mind, I guess they actually take 2. Because, you know, that's an acceptable death trap. Oh, never mind. Well, it's a death trap that works, apparently. It is a death trap that works. Give me a 1-up, please. Oh, treadmill, right. How dare— this is not Mario Odyssey. You do not throw your hat at me, sir. Nerve on that. So I really could use some acorns right now. I actually like the level music on this. Oh no, they had this. But like I said though, like the episode I just remember the most from Chip and Dale's is the cult episode. Actually, let me ask this question. How many of you guys actually watched Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers? Or know enough about it? I'm trying to remember actually the voice actor for, God, I can't remember the voice actors for Gadget and, actually Chip and Dale, actually, I can't remember the voice actor. You saw a few episodes. But did you see the cult episode? That's honestly actually the most important question. That is actually the most important question. That was actually probably the weirdest episode out of all of them. Just simply the content matter and what it was actually about. Do you remember the song Coca-Cola? Do you remember that? Basically, all of the rodents were praising the soft drink. The psychedelic space adventure. It was almost 30. True. True. It has been over 30 years. God, now I actually wouldn't mind actually having that on DVD. Because I even like the old Chip and Dale cartoons, too. It was basically them just being mischievous to, like, Donald. Not Goofy, not Mickey, but Donald. Just Donald. I want to make it actually take care of them, actually. Okay. I actually don't know how to get past that. Oh, there's a slowdown. I think most people remember Gadget. I think actually Gadget would probably be the most memorable character of the series. Because she was just always inventing weird stuff. That or Dale. Because Dale was the comic relief, while Chip was the straight man. The show debuted and ended before you... Oh, that's a weird thing for me to realize. There are a lot of people who basically did not even exist nowadays. All those Viners? Yeah, I never saw a single episode of Chip and Dale. Alright, so... no idea what to do in that situation. What? Oh, again, just... I have no idea how to actually get past that. I'm actually scratching my head here, going, what do I actually need to do for that? It takes 2 hits to actually kill them. But no, I think the one episode I think most people just like remember will be if you ever watch Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. A lot of them are just, you know, they're comedy, comedy mystery with a purpose. With like, the standard like, oh, it's the lesson of the week sort of deal. Welcome to your world. You start playing D&D before a number of people will play RPGs. I think honestly we're about the same age, Mecha GM, actually. Well, now... Actually, let me try this. You can't duck that. You can't duck that. That's a little weird, honestly. You can't duck that. Oh, I just wanted to try that. If you could actually just jump it. You probably can. It's just, you need to actually know how to speedrun it. So this way. We saw the original Star Wars in the theater during its original release. Ooh, actually no, you are probably older than me then. You are probably older than me then. If that is actually the truth then, because if we're talking about the original 6 Star Wars movies, then yes, you were definitely older than me then. I thought you were younger. I am mistaken. Born in 73. Yeah, you're definitely older than I am. Come on, give me some boxes. Give Give me some hearts. I need flowers, I need hearts. Yeah, no, I've actually already have been feeling. So that was before the original was given a new hope. Yep. I don't even know what to do with that part. I don't even know what to do with that part. Why can't... I guess you do have to jump over that. That's weird. Please have an acorn or something. I'm digging for acorns. I need nuts. Give me these nuts. I'm sorry, that was actually terrible of me. I apologize. No one should have to suffer through a D's nuts joke. Just as bad as... Honestly, I don't even see the whole Ligma thing as being that inventive, honestly. Absolutely nothing. Oh well. Fat cat? Yep, fat cat. And... Hi, fat cat. Bye, fat cat. So, does he just... Yeah, he just sprinkles his ashes. I just have to... No? Is this all you do, fat cat? I mean, not that I'm against it or anything. Cigars, the deadliest of weapons. How did... Well, I actually know now. I know how I had problems with this game. There we go. I guess I'll teach Fat Cat not to mess with the Rescue Rangers. And because, for some reason, Gadget has a crossbow, Monterey Jack apparently is a lot younger now. He's not an old man. Wasn't even for the live stream, are you playing this on cartridge or Disney Afternoon Collection? Well, this will probably answer your question. Disney Afternoon Collection. We're playing on that. I do own... Actually, I bought the second Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers game. I do have that in cartridge. But I never actually got to the point where I could actually have the income to actually buy a lot of retro games en masse and such. So yeah, this is Disney Afternoon Collection. I'm using the Digital Eclipse's emulator and stuff. They actually do a decent job, honestly. It's like, it's always 50-50. You just feel like they could always do more with each of their collections. But given the content of the Disney Afternoon Collection, there really isn't much you could really add. It's like the Mega Man X ones. You could throw in a lot of content stuff, because something like Capcom really invested in something like that compared to the NES Disney the Disney cartoon games that they've actually developed. I'm also expecting basically this entire stream to be muted just like last night's. Just because DuckTales and DuckTales has a lot of copywritten music. Does this music still keep going? Yeah, it looks like it actually loops. Golly, I don't know. Something tells me that he'll be back. Well, if he steps out of line again, we'll be ready to put him right back in place. Right, gang? Yes, sirree. There's no stopping the Rescue Rangers. And then you have to reset your game, because nothing else can be done. I wonder why Disney kept... I'm trying to think, like, what companies did Disney actually hand their properties over, aside from Star Wars, which obviously was LucasArts, and then to EA, and BioWare. Well, that's technically EA still. What else did they give their Disney games to? Virgin Games, that was one of them. There's Aladdin and The Lion King. Who else actually took that basic... Well, they didn't take it away from Capcom, but I think Disney just found someone that they thought would be cheaper or they could present the game better. Oh, actually ended. That's amazing. Oh, never mind then. So there's actually one thing I'm actually going to try here. So I'm actually going to reset the game here. Mickey Mouse Cafe. That was Hudson? That actually makes sense. That was actually a game I actually do wish. That I do wish I had. Because that was a game I actually played when I was a kid. And I would have actually liked to actually go through that. So I actually want to try and actually go through all the levels here. I want to see if that's actually... I want to see if that's actually physically possible in this game. To actually go through all the stages and stuff. Because this game actually does have a boss rush. See, they look so different compared to their ending screen. Like, Dale actually has this Hawaiian pattern on his shirt, but Gadget has a white jumpsuit, and Monterey Jack has a white mustache for some reason. The early days of sprite art. So, for those of you who actually know who the Rescue Rangers are, who were your actual, I don't know why I actually screwed that up. Your favorite Rescue Ranger? I mean, I always enjoyed Dale. Because I actually enjoyed the goofball. Of course, like I said, my personality is more of a Chip. There's no fundamental difference between Chip and Dale. They are played exactly the same, because this is a two-player co-op game. You can play this game at the same time with a friend. No, like I said, this is as simple as the game actually gets. I honestly say, this is actually pretty difficult actually playing through with a friend. Just simply because you would most likely spend your time end up killing each other. Like, that's what I think, honestly, would happen to most people. Would be they would end up just kill each other. I just want to see if you can actually go through all of the stages and such, because at least the first half of the game is somewhat of a stage select. Alright. It's kind of weird, this game actually has you do at least some construction. I don't know why, but they do. Like the auto-cleaning robot. Oh, so you can actually get damaged by that. I didn't know. I thought nothing actually hurt you in that fight aside from the lightning bolts. Hey, you don't even have to... I don't even think I'll be able to game over if I wanted to in this game now. Now that I know the top there will always give you the 1-up. But I'll be honest, I kind of actually miss a lot of those old Disney cartoons and characters and such. I will say, though, if you ever watch, like, the Mickey Mouse YouTube channel, they actually did a great job bringing back the old form of their cartoons back. Oh, it's just health. I think this was actually the stage that... Yeah, this is actually the stage I think, Smite actually made a challenge for his Arcade Pit game show. Be like flying. Yep, there's the flying squirrels. Darn it. I swear, ducking in your box is probably actually one of the best strategies you could ever do in this game. Just because you can just take a hit. Look how big those hitboxes are. For all the these games, there's the Black Cauldron that made Aloe and Sierra. See, now the one Sierra game that always stands out to me is probably Space Quest and King's Quest. Anytime I hear Sierra, those are the two things I jump to. The third would actually be Camelot. Actually, no, not just Camelot, Robin Hood. Sierra made a lot of point-and-click adventure games. But I'd say King's Quest V is probably the one I remember most. Space Quest as a series was always enjoyable. But then I also still... I actually do still have... I'm actually looking at it right now. Camelot, the Quest for the Holy Grail. In box and everything. Quest for Glory. Our family never actually got the Quest for Glory games. Like, we were still very much new when it came to, PC games. Like, we had a Tandy computer and such, and we used that to play things like, Airborne Ranger. Oh god, what else? There was an oil drilling game. It was like, there was always a little cartoon with, a dinosaur where basically, after you beat so many stages, it was effectively like a Pac-Man-like stage. Or Pac-Man-like game. Except nothing was actually really chasing you. You were just trying to actually... I guess it would probably compare it more to Snake, actually. Snake would be a better descriptor of it. And then there's also another one where you basically were like a detective, as robots would chase you and you would take pictures of them and try and solve the case. Kind of was like an edutainment game. I played a lot of Sierra games and a lot of Lucasfilm. See, I never got into the LucasArts ones. We never had like Day of the Tentacle or anything like that. We actually did have... Actually, it's one of the games actually... And you can still buy it. What is it? Star Trek 25th Anniversary by Interplay. Like, I don't even remember that. I know you can buy a lot of all of them from GOG. Okay, yeah, so you can actually go through every single stage if you really wanted to. That's actually kind of cool. I'm just gonna take my little shield. Never mind. See, I remember, sadly, the NES game, actually, more. Like, I remember just how terrible it was. Like, just not a good time. It's like just as bad as playing through the Bill and Ted game. Like, we're talking that level of bad. But I don't remember the PC version of the 25th Anniversary here. It was like something my dad actually played. I think my brother might have also played it. But I just couldn't let my dad actually throw it away. So I was like, no, I just want to actually keep it. Oh, come on, really? If there's a Star Trek game, I actually do remember. It was actually Star Trek The Next Generation for the Game Boy. That's what I actually remember the most. Actually, nope. That's not what I wanted. Can you... Maybe it's on how to play. I'm actually curious about something. Do they actually have the P potion? This actually does not have anything about the P potion. You play a lot of Infocom. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with Infocom, actually. But the one Star Trek game I do remember playing the most of was Star Trek, The Next Generation for the Game Boy. It was a weird game, too. It was like... You were basically like the how to describe it. So are you aware with the, like, the new Star Trek VR games that exist? What the? Low flyer. Of course. Where, like, one person's the captain, one person's the... I don't know why I'm making those mistakes. Wow. Really? You're aware of them? Yeah, so... Imagine going through... the next generation, except you were not only... the captain, you were the engineer, you were security, and you were also Discovery as well. So you were every single member in that. And so you had... And it was actually one of those weird games that's like, I actually liked. And I don't really understand why, because... Is that just... Why the flower is not real. The flower is a lie. So you were basically everything. Why all these... Okay. Oh, okay. These guys take 2 hits. So, for like... And it's kind of weird. It's like... So if you ever remember, like, any of those, like, hacking pipe dream games, that's basically what you're engineering. It's like, oh, your ship is damaged. You must repair your ship. And to repair that, you would actually play engineering. And all it would be basically are just managing circuits. Double throwing. Get out of here. What the? And also Mickey Speedway. Yeah, I'm familiar with at least some of the games that John has streamed. For better and for... What the heck is going on here? Okay. Okay, at least I know I can protect myself. I can't remember, you throw yourself up for some reason when you do that. But for security, what you actually would do... I don't know why I do that. Oh. But for security, you were literally, like, actually in combat with... And I made the same mistake twice. Why? Why did I make the same mistake twice? But you were actually, you know, in control of the helm, and you were literally piloting and firing your weapons and such at the enemies. And I think it was only phaser-only combat. I mean, just remember, this was Game Boy, after all. But there was also having to actually transport things. I remember, like, the final mission was apparently, like, one of the easier missions to actually do. Because I think the final boss was actually the board. So you would actually fight, like, Klingons or fight Romulans. That's apparently just something that's always going to exist, apparently. And so you would think that would actually kind of bore, like, a kid to tears, but it's like, no, I actually kind of got into it, oddly enough. I guess, yes I can. I was about to say, it's like, I do not want to fight that kangaroo, if possible. Just because... Oh, so that's what you do. I guess Zipper? Yep. I was wondering, it's like, there's hardly any zipper in this game. I mean, I know he's invulnerability, but still. Acorn, power potion. I think the other weird thing is I never knew what to actually stand as a kid playing these games. So we just bled out our lives. I was trying to think, there was something else aside from Star Trek I was actually going to talk about. Why do I always forget all the stages just immediately? I swear, half of these stages would actually be really... would actually be good Arcade Pit challenges. Just because the people who watch Arcade Pit are probably too young to remember these. And the people who are old never really probably got around to playing these. That's right, so you were talking about adventure games and such. Like old DOS games and such. I was actually thinking of the X-Men, actually. Like, X-Men had a PC game that I remember actually playing when I was a kid. And it was like X-Men 2 Follow the Mutants. It was a DOS game, too. If we're talking about old DOS games, I used to love old DOS games. Like, I don't know why I found them always entertaining, but they're just oddly entertaining. Not, you know, that. Yeah, so what's Infocom? I've never been familiar with Infocom. Just need 5 more stars. What? Alright. Favorite Infocom text adventure. See, the one text adventure actually wasn't even text adventure game. Like my text adventure games that I got into was MUDs, and even then I was terrible at those because I never actually really understood them. You know, the whole go left, go right sort of thing. That never actually got into, I could never get into those type of games. Okay. Probably most famous for Zork. That sounds familiar. What? You are that is the furthest T has ever flown out. I keep on missing. There we go. It was a lot more colorful than when I fought him last. Hey, the double. Oh, too high. What Zork is, though. Like, I just remember, you know, games like Airborne Ranger, that oil drilling game. What was it? Encarta's Mind Maze game. That was another one. All the, Rogue game. No, the Rogue game. Actually, I think it literally was just Rogue. Because basically your character was was an @ symbol. Used to play that a ton. Trying to remember more old DOS games. Because unfortunately I never really got to keep a lot of them. Because they're trying to actually just simply get rid of stuff. Oh, that's... okay, that's good. Oh, no. I think everything's off. Everything was off timing. No! Well, there's a one life. There's a one up wasted. Okay, those deaths had no explanation, honestly. There we go. There was no reason any of that should have happened. You know what Interplay game I actually remember was Stone Keep. It was like one of those. It was actually during the time you got those weird, not FMVs. It wasn't at FMV level yet. It was at that point. You do that. Hold up. Hold on a second. Hang on. Look at that. What? Like, I know it's supposed to be like a silkworm. It kind of looks like some sort of abomination. Like, it's like a hobbit that got wrapped up by the spider. I'm sorry, I actually can't remember her name. I don't... Really? That damages you? Okay, it falling actually makes a lot more sense now. Oh, I can pick up the log. It's log! And there's a snake, too. Why is there a snake? Oh, it's a beetle. Okay. So that's where the beetles come from. Like a beetle mixed with a baby. Oh, good. Thank goodness. A 1-up. I have 6 lives. How do I still have 6 lives? I've been burning through them like nothing. Interplay, should go look at what the game is. Well, they made well, first off, they made the Star Trek game for one. So that's... Take that as a positive or negative on the PC. Really? Okay, whatever. Oh! Okay. Oh! Okay. Cool, water. Obligatory water section. The answer is a lot. Yeah, Interplay made a lot. Okay. I was not familiar with this stage. I have a hammer. That's actually kind of cool. But, oh, the hammer is a weapon. You actually have a melee weapon in this game. That's weird. They published Fallout Tactics? Yeah, they did publish Fallout Tactics. What else did they make? They also made MDK. You know, when making games about nuclear weapons was actually kind of... was cool. Please be health. That works too. Yeah, they also made Earthworm Jim. The heck? It's a catfish. Oh! That was a lot of bolts. Yeah, they did do Clay Fighters. They actually took a lot of risks. They took a lot of risks as a company. They took a lot of risks as a company. I think there was actually more to the stage. Oh, the 1-up wasn't there. That was weird. You know, looking back on this, I actually think these games would oddly enough be something interesting to actually have John and the other mods actually race. Baldur's Gate. Yeah, they did Baldur's Gate. The first Bard's Tale. Wait. When you say Bard's Tale, do you mean like the PlayStation 2 game, or do you mean... No, it couldn't be the PlayStation... Oh, it couldn't be the PlayStation 2 game. What am I saying? Interplay wasn't around during that time. They were non-existent at that point. See, the Baldur's Gate I actually remember was, by Snowblind. And they made the basic... It was basically your Diablo game. It was your Diablo game, but it was on PS2. That's honestly the best way to say it. And I mean that as, like, an actual positive, not a negative. Give me that bomb. Oh, okay, the bomb explodes. Lesson learned. I don't know why I'm grabbing that. That would be a waste. Yeah, no, Interplay was pretty big. Like, I just remember them from, like, some of their more oddball games, like Stonekeep. If you look up that game, that was a weird game. I never actually played it myself. I actually just simply watched my brother play it. But it's basically kind of, imagine... Yeah, they have the Star Trek games down pat. I just killed myself. How many Star Trek games did Interplay end up making, then? Ooh, excuse me. I do actually want to try and go through the boss rush in this game. As well, since we do have that extra content available. Can I break? No, you can't break that open. Nine Star Trek games, wow. Now that I think about it, I think the Game Boy one was actually probably one of theirs. I think that was actually theirs. Like, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head if it was or not. Actually, I'm fairly confident it was actually theirs. The more I think about it. Don't worry about the lies, sweet. I swear the hitboxes in this game. I did that. Interplay also published the Lost Vikings games. That definitely sounds about right. I could never get into Lost Viking games. That was something that was way too complex for me back in the day. Like, I usually like puzzle platforming puzzle games. But that was, for its time, beyond me. Okay, am I just not... I guess you don't get it anymore. And because we love Gadget. See, I don't get it. She's in pink in this little scene. Also, she's got a big butt. None of Interplay's games as being Game Boy on the Wikipedia page. Hang on a second then. I'm actually curious then. While we go to space... me a second. I can actually just simply pull them out. Because I have all my games. And those lovely, lovely old Game Boy cartridge holders. Let me actually just pause things here. Oh, okay. It was developed by Absolute. I wonder why I thought... Yeah, Absolute was the name of the company. They had a pyramid as their logo. I was actually looking through my games here. It's like, man, Solar Striker. I never even beat that shoot 'em up. That was one hard Game Boy game. Yeah, I don't think Absolute was exactly considered really good as a developer. But that Star Trek game was... I should actually show you guys that. Actually, I know I could. Well, Paul, you know what? Actually, if I have time during this week, and I'm fairly confident I do, because I think we can get through... Given how short these Disney games are, it shouldn't be a problem to actually get through all of them. They need Home Improvement on the SNES. Ooh, that's painful. Just like dealing with these craps here. No. Why did I? How many lives do I have? I have 4 left. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I never got to... I should be thankful that at the very least I never had to actually deal with a lot of bad games. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what were the worst games I actually... are the worst games I actually own, now that I think about it. What are the worst games I actually own? Do I still own American Gladiators? No, Hunt for the Red October. That's definitely one of the worst games I actually still own. For the NES. Hunt for the Red October was definitely one of the worst games I actually ever owned. It was not a good game by any capacity. It was like Silver Surfer quality. That's how bad that game was. Wow, those are massive hitboxes. Like, what are the worst games you guys actually own? Like, physically own. What would you say would be one of the worst? Like, I'm actually curious now. Like, what games would you actually consider that you own are the worst? I guess that was 5. Yeah, 500. Out of all the games, every single one, PC, you know, every single system. Like, something that you would actually go and, like, why did I even pay? Why did I pay for this? Parakeet? Actually, hang on a second. Do I actually still have that? No, okay. No, it must have been a rental. I remember Home Alone 2 on the NES. That was terrible. Not the SNES, but the NES. That was just as bad. Yeah, any of the Home Alone games were really, really bad. You can't go wrong by saying the Home Alone game is terrible. There we go, there's all blown out. Actually wondering about that. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess she actually... Gadget was in, like, a lavender outfit, now that I think about it. Or pink. Let's just be honest, let's just call it what it is, it's pink. Don't chase me! At least the game gives me plenty of boxes. So what, so you own it, or did you rent the game, Parakeet? I have to ask. Did you own Home Alone 2, or did you just simply rent it? God, Capcom always had decent music with their games. Thank goodness for that. There's an acorn in here somewhere. There we go. Someone that you knew had it. But you don't have it anymore. Sounds about right. You honestly can't remember any terrible games that you bought. There had to have been one, like something that stands out. That you would honestly say is like, yeah, that was a bad game that I bought. Or at the very least, played. I mean, I'll go with played. I mean, you had to play some bad games. I mean, as much as oh, goody. Well, at least we know... Okay, maybe we actually won't game over to this guy. Right around there. Something on Steam. Okay, Steam is probably the easy way to go. I'm usually thinking like old retro games. Sweet, 2 1-ups. Yeah, and honestly, this is probably actually their best music. I actually like this song the most. It's oddly enough reminiscent of Mega Man. I don't know why, but it is. You didn't have a lot of old retro games in the thing. Well, neither did I, but... I mean, I still remember at least 1 or 2, maybe. I mean, back then, it's like you'd be lucky if you even actually own 1 or 2 games. I mean, today, it's like I'm... Okay, so let's take 2018 here. How many games that you actually would want to own, but actually got to buy in 2018? Like, that to me is, like, a good question. Because I know there's obviously... Like, some people, obviously, it's like they just get to buy everything and, like, do a write-off and such. But, I mean... This year alone, there has been so many games that have come out that I just go, I just wish I had all the time in the world to actually play them all. Like what, we had the Messenger come out, the Mega Man Legacy Collections, another thing by Digital Eclipse. Okay, why did that one shot him? That was actually kind of weird, but whatever. You can throw your hat at me. Damn it, he threw his hat at me. Oh, he actually... Okay, he can actually move his cigar. I don't know why he actually moved his cigar this time. Wow, okay. Alright, now he's actually doing something. Ow. I cannot dodge the cigar smoke or ashes. I honestly expected... I think actually I had him glitched or something. There we go. That wasn't so bad, but... I don't know. I think for some odd reason I'd rather actually remember some of the worst games I own. Or have at least played. Just simply because it helps me actually understand, like, what I actually do like. Actually, it wasn't so bad. I think that was about, what, 45 minutes for that? Although I am actually curious, what's time attack? Race? You can race someone in this? Oh my god, look at these times here. 10 minutes? Wait, so what's race then exactly? Is that literally just the game? Oh, wow, it actually is an entire time attack of the entire game. That's an interesting feature for this game. I should have used that. There were a couple PS1 games you owned that say bad, but you did not like. Which ones didn't you like then? Oh, what am I doing? I want to actually quit out of that. I'm actually surprised. Well, here, I'm actually, I'm honestly just too curious. I am too curious. Can we actually watch a speedrun of this? Oh my god, you can actually watch a person speedrun on this. That's amazing. Oh my god, we're about to see someone beat this game in 10 minutes. I can't believe a feature like that actually exists. This is a feature that should exist in Mega Man games, or Mega Man Legacy collections. That would be amazing. I didn't know something like this existed in this collection. The first one that pops to mind is the original Guilty Gear. Okay, a lot of fighting games back then were not the best. Like, people, it was really, honestly, with the exception of maybe the Capcom fighters, and even then, some were hit and miss. It was like Street Fighter or nothing. Wow. Rayman on PS1. Honestly, watching John try and actually go through that was... I'm honestly shocked actually something like that actually existed during the PlayStation 1's time. Something like Rayman. If anything I actually miss is that I can't get into fighting games anymore. I think it's just simply because the actual player base is it's on the extremes. Either they're complete newbies, or it's so hardcore, it's almost impossible to actually really get into it. Look at this guy. And so it's like, as much as I want to actually get, like, what is it, Dragon Ball Fighters, and I'm trying to think what other fighting games, Soul Calibur. I think I'm done with Dead or Alive. I can't believe he got 3 hits. Wow. Like, Dead or Alive, I'm not gonna be playing Dead or Alive 6, I'm not gonna be getting that because it's once again another game, or another iteration in the series where, especially this time, because now it's under a new director's hands, and they have a vision to chase after the esports scene. And that in itself is admirable. Like, that itself is a good pursuit, but it really takes the vision Itagaki actually had with the franchise and just kind of throws it away. And I think that's actually the one big thing a lot of the developers who is basically inheriting all of these older franchises. Wow, he does not care. Okay, so he uses a hit on that. But it's like, I actually enjoyed, like, Dead or Alive 1 and 2. But then after that, I completely just kind of... Hey, it jumped to Xbox. I didn't own an Xbox. Nor did I own an Xbox 360. So I was pretty much out for DA 4 and 5. But the one thing I did keep abreast of was the design of the characters and stuff. And so it's like, they always complained about the design of the characters, so they kept reducing the actual breast size of the actual models. And yet everyone basically paid attention to what they thought is sex-related, and didn't actually focus on the actual characters and their interactions with each other. There's like Lei Feng's and Jan Li's relationship, Tina's, you know, Tina being Tina, because she, if anything, was probably actually the most empowering character out of the entire group that most people should probably actually appreciate the most. Oh my god, this is amazing. This guy actually making this run is amazing. This honestly should be in more retro collections. The only Dio game you played is the original one, which you own. I am envious of you, Mecha GM, if you actually do own the original Dead or Alive. I actually do. I know what I need to do, actually, this coming up weekend. I need to go to my new local retro game store and actually ask them if they actually have a copy of that game. I would not mind actually owning a copy of the original Dead or Alive, because I actually liked it. Because the one actually thing I'm not really keen on as of late with the... And I played Dead or Alive last round on PC. I thought it was Dead or Alive 5 when it came out on PC. I was completely mistaken. It was just last round. That... I noticed that the movesets became a lot more complicated for a lot of characters, but at the same time, they're also homogenized. So some easy character like Jan Li, he was easily, like, the easiest character you could ever play in a Dead or Alive game. But at the same time, that's what actually made him such a fun character, because he was basically the approachable character. And it was a fighting style that actually fit my personal playstyle when it came to fighting games. Like, I didn't play, you know, Kasumi. Actually, Lei Feng was actually one. If I was, out of all the characters, it was Jan Li and Lei Feng were the two characters I actually played. I could never play Ryu Hayabusa. I could never play Kasumi because their movesets were just too complicated. And that was actually the big thing, was every time their movesets were just too complicated for me to actually execute. But I'm envious of it. I have Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore on PlayStation 2. That's the one I own myself. And I'll be honest, I actually never even knew about the whole change your age. It's like, I only knew, what was it, the bouncing breasts option in the PlayStation 1 version. It's like, I actually just liked the game because it had a hold and counter system and such. Like, you were actually active in countering your enemy's attacks. So it wasn't just guarding, you were actually, you know, going... I think it started. I obviously may be wrong on this because it's been a long time. I could have sworn it was always you were able to just simply hold back and do holds to stop their attacks, but I could be mistaken. Like I said, it's been a very long time. I can't believe this person's able to do this. This is amazing. He's at 7 minutes. Like, this ND guy's amazing. After this actually plays through, I'm just gonna do the, try the boss rush and see if I can actually pull that off. It just goes to show you how short some of these games actually were. Because I know Boss Rush is actually an achievement, in that you actually need to beat the Boss Rush in less than an hour, but I don't know how many lives they actually give you or anything. I will say, games are a lot longer nowadays. Are you... Wow. I guess this is why speedrunners are more interesting. This just takes him a little bit over a minute, just for him to actually get through this. I don't think Mega Man Legacy or the X Collection actually had either of these. Like a time attack option. I would have actually liked a time attack option, now that I think about it, with the Legacy Collection. Oh, so that's how you do it. That's true, Parakeet. We were terrible at the games. We were terrible. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And it just ends right there. That is just incredible. Alright, well, let's try the boss rush here. And let's actually watch some... Oh my god, this 48 seconds. Wait, so... Oh, so you can play it and you can race it. Oh, okay. Well, let's just race... Oh, no. Oh, you race against the person. Okay. That's a little weird, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not that good to be good at this. Oh, okay. Oh, so it actually does keep, timestamps, then. That's actually really cool. Do you always get full health, though? What am I doing? Or do you only get one? Nope, you get full health every single time. That's actually really cool. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. There's the catfish. The green grouper. Ah, oh, shoot. Why do I keep making that mistake? There. How did I should not have done that. Oh, so it just restarts. Okay, so it literally just times you. It's just about the time. That's a little weird, actually. I had a feeling this guy would actually give me the most trouble. don't know how he got multiple hits off of him. I mean, I just saw it a few seconds ago, but he still was able to pull it off. Really? Stop that. That cigar actually only has to go so far, thank you very much. Was that... Hold on a second, I actually need to bring this up here. I need to take a look at this. Yeah, complete boss rush for Chippendale Rescue Rangers in under 1 hour. That's all it takes. God, that's weird. So what's race do, exactly? Does it literally just compare your time to theirs? It does. Hang on a second. That... I'm trying to think which came out first. Disney Afternoon Collection... or this. Or the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Because they're both by Digital Eclipse, and I don't think Digital Eclipse is exactly a large studio. But if a feature like this existed, I think people would have loved to have a feature like that exist in the X Collection. Because what reviews I've saw of it, specifically like My Life in Gaming, focused more on like the visuals of the X Legacy collections. DAC came out first. Disney Afternoon... If this is not in the Mega Man X Legacy Collection, I would be very disappointed, actually. I'm actually, what am I doing? Let's be honest. No, we're not going to race against someone like that. Actually, I'm curious, because this just takes 48 seconds. I want to see how quickly he can do this in a dedicated boss rush. Because this is actual run, and then there's this. That is just mean. How did he know it was gonna come out that direction? Puts us all to shame. Puts every single person to shame. That's what that does. Alright, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for me tonight. I can't believe actually someone can actually... Only 581! I'm gonna guess a lot of people didn't actually buy... I'm actually curious now. Does this just actually hold the top 10? No, it doesn't. It actually just keeps going. There's gotta be a faster way to filter through this list. No, there is not. It is literally just that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Let's go take a look and see who else is actually streaming right now, since it's still a little early. Looks like Exposure is actually, you know, Mecha GM, you actually like Dungeons & Dragons. Exposure is actually streaming Dungeons & Dragons right now. I believe actually he'll be doing, he actually has a partnership coming up with, I hope it's not this, I hope it wasn't today, but he actually has a sponsorship with Wizards of the Coast to actually do a D&D campaign. So he's actually been streaming that right now. He's actually had a D&D group going, and they've been actually streaming their sessions online and such. So if you definitely want to check that out, you could go to twitch.tv/exposure. I'm just going to give him a host after I finish here. But tomorrow, though, let's go take a look and see what was the next game from the Disney Afternoon Collection. Tailspin. Our next game will be Tailspin. I am not good at shoot 'em ups, and I've seen John actually stream this game, and it's not going to be any good. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Until then, have yourself a good start to your week, and take care.